Hey everybody, here we are with Leanne Miners with Denkar Controls. Leanne, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Paul. How are you today?
Excellent. Did not like the snow when I woke up this morning, but that's okay. It's already gone.
That's right. It's sunny again out there.
Absolutely. Okay, Leanne, so Denkar Controls. Tell us a little bit about what that is and who your best client is.
Yeah, so Denkar Controls is a commercial heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration, and controls company that's been serving the North Bay and area market for almost 25 years now. We do building controls, building automation systems, as well as general maintenance, repair, installation of HVAC equipment.
Okay, and you said controls?
Yeah, so we install and service KMC controls as well as Honeywell controls.
Okay. So you're working primarily with commercial businesses, larger buildings, that sort of thing?
Yeah, the beauty of the KMC product is that it can be tailored to very small, simple applications and can be layered up to multiple sites, all sorts of things. It's very, very flexible.
Awesome. So that's your other half, Johnny, that leads that, heads that up, and has all that knowledge to make that happen.
That's true. He does come from a controls background himself.
Okay.
We do have technicians as well that are heavily involved in the controls aspect of things.
I had to get a plug in for Johnny, right? I mean, you know, he might watch this, then he's going to go, hey, why didn't you mention me? Where am I in all of this? That's all. That's awesome. Okay, so tell me, are you guys classified as essential?
We are, in fact, classified as essential. As you can imagine, on a day like today that's quite cold, there was a bit of ice out there. If you've got a commercial building that the heat isn't working for some reason, then clearly you need to have that taken care of. Whether your building is actually in use, because I know a lot of businesses, of course, are working from home these days, you still need to make sure that you're protecting that investment by monitoring your heating and pretty soon air conditioning.
Yeah, it's going to kind of be nice to turn that air conditioning on. It's going to be nice.
It's true.
That means we need it.
It's true. I saw your question and answer with Kevin Turan from Blue Sky Electrical,
Yes,
and talking about installing your ceiling fan. You're going to need it sooner than you think.
absolutely, absolutely. So Leanne and I go way back into the B&I days, and we still have B&I, which is Business Network International, and the group is still strong and growing here in North Bay. So I know listening to you over the last year, I've learned a lot about what Denkar Controls can do and does do. And it's quite an interesting company. So hats off to you guys. How long have you owned it for now?
5 years.
5 years.
Yep.
Good for you. So the physical location, which really doesn't mean much to people because they don't normally visit you, but you're on Booth Road?
We are, in fact, one of our partners at BNI, Knoll Climate Care, is right across the street. And we work closely with them. If we get residential calls, we'll forward them to Knoll. And similarly, they forward us their commercial calls because we don't really share each of those markets too much.
Okay. Leanne, tell us, how do they get in touch with you? What's the best number to reach you guys at?
Yep. So we are ourselves and our technicians trying, of course, to not travel if we can help it. So if we do get emergency calls, we're here to help you with that. And you can reach us 24 hours a day through our Denkar number, which is 705-474-1706.
Okay. And you also have a website, denkarcontrols.com. I'll put a link in there as well. And what about an email? Should they want to email you? Can they email you as well?
Yeah, I mean, you can always just email info@denkarcontrols.com, and that will get to me, and I can direct it to one of our technicians or to Johnny or whatever the case may be.
Okay. And on a personal note, how are the kids making out? I know you have kids. How are they all doing?
Yeah, it's been exciting, that's for sure, because we've now gotten some assignments from teachers. That started last week. I had gotten them into a bit of a schedule so that I could still do my work from home, and they were doing some learning. So now the teachers have sent some assignments that the kids need a little more help with. So it's added a pretty fun layer to things. We live a fair ways out of town, the far side of Callender. And so we don't, order skip the dishes or anything. That doesn't exist out where we are.
Yeah.
It's been fun cooking all the meals, handling all the schoolwork with the kids, trying to stay on top of things with Denkar.
Yeah.
It's a challenging time, and my hat goes off to all those parents out there who have kids. My kids are in grade 2 and grade 4, who have kids that are studying from home. It's pretty fun.
Interesting. Okay, so listen, for all the car dealers, for all the commercial building owners, this is the company you need to contact for your commercial controls and HVAC. Denkar Controls. Thank you, Leanne, for hopping on today. Greatly appreciate that. And we'll talk soon.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.